Active listings continue their trend down. Is this the great hope sellers have been waiting for? We're going to talk about that and much more. I'm your host, Tony Meier with Windermere Real Estate. We're going to get into the data, see how these numbers can help a seller moving forward. We're going to talk about interest rates, for sale and pending, months of inventory and median sales price, see how the market's evolving this week. First up is interest rates. They're on their way up again, but the Feds are meeting and we'll see whether they've got a rate cut in store and how that impacts the marketplace going forward. We'll keep you abreast of that number. So active listings, this has been the story of our marketplace. If you look at the significant change in 2025 compared to 2024, it's just buyers have way more choices, and as a result, sellers have more homes they're competing with, which is softening prices. So this week we're on the decrease, and we've been on the decrease since July 2nd. I'll cover that in just a minute. We're up 71% compared to 2024. Remember that number. So we talked about the peak of inventory. July 2nd, 1,411 homes were on the way down. The last time we were up only 71%, and that's a big number, but only 71% was March 5th of 2025 compared to last year. We've been as high as 128% more inventory compared to the previous year in weeks this summer. So we are seeing the market start to shift back into maybe not as abundant of inventory. For buyers, this means you have less choices, but for sellers, this means you have less homes to compete with and more stability in prices. So our pending sales are also remaining steady this week and significantly up 21% compared to the same week in 2024. So that's good news. What's that done to our months of inventory? Well, we've seen a slow change from 2.52 to 2.49, but we're only up 41% compared to 2024. Again, one of the lower up from the previous year numbers that we've had this year. So good news looking forward in our marketplace. We'll see whether this trend holds. On to our median price. We're up just a bit, 1% this week, and we're down 1% from 2024. That seems to be our story. We're up a little bit, 1% one way or the other, down 1% one way or the other. Prices are basically flat year over year. So if you've got questions about the marketplace, want to know how to navigate this process, we're here to help. Whether buying or selling, please reach out to us. If you've yet to do so, hit the thumbs up icon, share this video with a friend who could use this information, and subscribe for our future updates. Well, that's it for now. We'll talk with you next week. Take care.